What is good, people? Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be going to the Mark III graveyard, picking up some bits. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a like before we get into it, and let's show you around.
Now this, I've been using this car to move house, and it's got 181,000 miles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still going so strong. I dyed the seats, they were blue and black.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, yeah. You can buy that dark, can't you, off eBay?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
like, I got the, all the roof line and that came out of the car.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is my baby, I love this car. It
That's
just
nice.
takes so much stick and it just keeps purring.
It's like that. Literally reminds me of that. It's been crashed. No, it's petrol.
2 litre?
There you go, yeah.
Oh, it's got the AGG.
It's an absolute tank.
Super reliable.
Absolute tank. And it's just good on fuel. Like, I came down here, I don't think the needles hardly moved.
Yeah.
And that's why, up until recently, I wanted to go all out and go 3.2.
Yeah.
Save up a bit and go do it properly. But now I'm thinking with the fuel prices, I might just try and squeeze them like that.
You know them AGGs, a lot of them engines go in the campus, and there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that green one I got at the back, the green colour concept, that's on 297,000 miles. You'll start, I haven't started it for a year, but I can go up to that now. Straight away.
Yep.
It was a one owner car though, and the guy used to use it to go to Scotland and back, hence the high miles. So they weren't town miles, it's just motorway miles, which makes things a lot easier. Because it hasn't affected much of the gearbox or anything else, basically.
Well, if anything, that's probably in better. That gearbox is probably in better nick than a 50k that's been dashed around the tram.
Oh, yeah.
You know, changing through the gears all the time.
Man that had it was basically like, do you know what I mean? With the Mark III Golfs, you just find that they're just normal, average working folk. Do you know what I mean? Which is what I want to be dealing with. Just normal, chilled out, laid back people. Do you know what I mean? And like, I used to run a BMW garage for a while, but the difference in my customer base from that and this.
Well, what I've noticed with Mark III owners, like people I've come across, is they're different age types, colours, shapes, sizes.
Yeah.
Everybody who I've spoken to.
Some still quite old too, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've met a few in their 70s that are still bedding with these cars.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That come down and buy bits off me, like.
I hope that's me.
Yeah. I like what you're doing with your headlights.
Thanks.
Wow, man.
I quite like them myself.
I'm not going to ask how you did it, because that's a little bit complex, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you if you want.
Go
on. Ellis, stripped.
So they're out of the Moret, like what I've got on there.
They're similar. They're not the same light, but they're similar.
How'd you get the red in there?
So everything on that light are completely stripped down because I wanted to. I was going to fix them.
Yeah.
And then sell them, but.
Is this Dragon Green? Is it? Yeah.
It is, yeah. When I was looking at refurbing them and looking to sell them, make a profit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants them. So I thought, wow, why don't I just do something different? So
look nice, man.
Thanks. I stripped the glass off it, stripped the entire bracket, halo, all the lights, the back of the lights got LEDs, everything was all stripped off, and I was waiting for about 8 months for the adjuster, headlight adjuster.
Yeah.
I think I asked you months back for a set.
The hard as anything to find, man.
So I ended up buying a set from America. It cost me a lot of money, but got it back on and I just built them up
That's
myself.
the adjusters that go like on the VR6 adjustable headlights, yeah, the black things that go in the top, yeah?
Yeah, so there's one that goes there, and there's one in the corner. That one in the corner, you can actually, no, that one, you can buy off an E36 brand new still from eBay.
Yeah.
But those ones, the little square ones, you can't buy anywhere because they seem to be Mark III specific.
Yeah.
And there's no
I'll
chance.
have to see if I can find you a green mirror. I know I've got some at home, but I've got a big stash at home as well, because obviously things overflow.
Do you know what? It's actually nice to put names to faces. I think I've known that chap on Facebook for, I don't know, maybe a couple of years now. I know he breaks and I always send business his way. He's preparing all the bits that I've come to get. So this one fair play, has a lot of pieces missing. Is this a VR6? It's a 5-door, 140 clocks. Don't know what it is. Could be. Let's have a look. Must be nosy. Okay, 2-litre 8 valve. Very familiar with this. Fair play. Move on to this one. I think this one's his daily. He's had for a while. VR6 with the Colour Magic blues. It's the back end quite nice. Front end on this. So we've got the heliquads. Just a timeless piece. I absolutely love these lights. You know me, people. I also have a set myself. And then a Hoffel grill. Now let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this grill. Quite like it. It looks similar to the Cami or Carme VR splitter. Sets up quite nice. Fair enough. Colour concepts. These have been dyed because they used to be blue. We've even got Climatronic people. This one's on 181,000. Fair play. This one, I think he wants to restore. I don't know if this one's the low mile one. No, this one's got 108,000 on. It's hard to see, but take my word for it. This is another early one. Got so many VRs, it's making me jealous. God, honestly, so many VRs. I think this one's just a standard example. Now this one, if you guys watch Christian Smith, which I presume most of you do, this colour should look familiar. This is electronic green, and I believe one of his, I think it's his 20 valve. Yes, his 20 valve swapped Mark 3. Same colour, really nice. I think he wants to restore this one as well. He's just got so many Mark 3s. What's under this cover then?
Cable.
Oh.
3.5.
Oh.
That's the engine for this blue one here.
Oh.
But like,
I see, yeah, I remember you saying.
that blue one's such a sweet car. It's 39,000 miles on it basically.
That's crazy, that is.
But like, I love the no sunroof thing.
Yeah,
Because sunroofs
it's just like a bog standard car, isn't it?
They should never put sunroofs in these cars because they cause so much hassle.
Do you think?
With with leaks, man. That's why the floors go. A lot of the time the sunroof's leaking.
But if people knew this, what caused them, it's actually not that bad. It's not like the seals are leaking or...
Every non-sunroof car I've had in, other than that anniversary there, it's been like good underneath, basically. Like, this is my next project for the summer. Oh, don't worry about this. We need to talk about this one right here. This one is... Lots of welding. This is probably... No, this is the... They're rarer than Highlines, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Easily.
So they've got about the same value.
So this is a 16 valve anniversary. Genuine one. And... Sorry, did I just kick that?
Yeah, you're right.
There's an anniversary. Am I right in saying you've got an anniversary out there you're using parts to use on this one? So this will be a fully restored 16 valve anniversary at some point.
Oh, I had it 3 years, that one.
Really? That'll be worth it.
It's been sat for 3 years there.
It'll be worth a pretty penny when you're finished.
Oh yeah. It's just I'm waiting, I'm letting it go up in value, I'm letting it go up in value. I don't want to do it yet. I'll wait till it's worth more so I can justify the amount of welding cost it's going to cost me. Because my welder, he's not cheap.
But what if welding goes up and then you're like, I wish I'd have done it earlier?
Good welders are really hard to find. Yeah. And like any good welder won't do you a cheap job. Do you know what I mean? There's no such thing. I mean, even a sill is a day's work. Do you know what I mean? To do a sill properly, it's a day. There's just bits everywhere.
What's in a estate rear bumper here?
Yeah, that's the only estate I ever had, that was.
Oh, do you have a new one? You still got bits for it?
That's it, that's all I have, that and this mirror.
Well, it so happens to be the side that I need, so I'll take it.
That was a couple of years ago, that was like.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite rotten. It was a TDI, it was quite rotten basically. I bought it with the intention of doing it, but you know, like I say, the amount of stuff, the estates weren't actually that valuable then. They seem to have gone up a bit lately. People have started, I'd love one to use, to get more active. Pile all my stuff in the back of my VR and the seats down, man, and it's a nightmare. Every time I go and visit a Mark III owner of some sort, they all say the same thing. Oh, should I got an estate? Because how practical they are. I cannot get over that. You just fold the seats and it's a massive van. That's the subframe. Quite a clean mirror as well, you're not going to have to paint this one up, which is nice. You got one that, no you haven't, it's actually quite clean. It's been in the back of that 16, but that's normally got a cover on that, but I took all the cover off earlier anyway.
Open the glass for a bit as well. Look. Beautiful. So
I'll keep the cover off in the sunlight, and then I'll put the cover on when it's going to rain again on the 16 bar.
Yeah.
As long as I don't want the condensation making it any worse than what it is.
So there's that, and we've got the subframe.
Which you've got there.
The reason why I've bought a subframe and cross member
Good power steering pipe
is I want to get everything underneath refreshed, which means that I can then put rear arms, steering rack, get it all painted, cleaned, all tie rods, bushers, everything. Build it onto the subframe, and then I can just take the old one off, put the new one on, and then the whole underneath is.
But the thing is, with the age of these cars, everything like that needs doing.
It's starting to look. It's not rotten. It just looks extremely tired. And that's why I thought, well, if I buy one,
these cars were only supposed to last 15 years. Do you know, I mean, they weren't supposed to last this long. The fact that some of these cars are still on the road is near enough a miracle. It really is. Do you know what I mean?
What's your highest mile? We was talking off camera about it.
297,000.
297,000 on the miles, not in kilometers.
On the green colour concept, I think. So I think the red one over there is around the same. I think that's 286 on the red one. Do you know what I mean? But also a one owner car, but it's still going. That one has had an engine rebuild already. Somebody has already rebuilt it when they got it, which is why I kept it. The VR6 there, the Highlight, I bought that. He went to do a heater matrix on it and he gave up. And like he left, I got the car like that in bits. I've got all the leather seats that are all in the back of the unit basically. Like, everything's still there for that car. But like he took it all apart and he couldn't put it back together again. So he's like, you want to buy it?
It's only a dash hard job, isn't it?
£1,000 it was. And it came with a spare engine and a spare gearbox. It's automatic, and I'm not the biggest fan of Volkswagen automatics. They didn't really get them right until about 2007, 2008. They always struggled with them, like, you know. I mean, but like, you know, it is what it is, and it's a Highline. So I've just kept it. It only needs 2 front sills are gone, and bottoms of the wings are standard basically, but the floor on it's actually quite solid.
If it hasn't had some kind of rot on the front arches, it's been in a garage somewhere.
I'd be suspicious.
There's no way. There is no way. There's no way it survived. Oh my god.
One's a non-sunroof of these, and there's one back there as well. No flap on it. There's flap on it. That one's a bit going on the fingers here. That one, that's that side, isn't it? I think the others are all quite solid. That's a non-sunroof one.
Only non-sunroofs.
Yeah, it's so simple, aren't they?
Well, these the sunroof ones are all flimsy and weak.
They changed.
Hey, I got them on here.
They changed them, didn't they? They changed them. The earlier ones, pre-95, have a different type of card at the bottom, don't they?
I.e. more brittle, weaker.
Really. I mean, they're nearly impossible.
Yep.
You know, to get them out of back damage.
It's just Volkswagen heaven, really, isn't it? Volkswagen heaven.
And the man is never bored, Lewis.
Never. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I can't moan about having too much work to do. Look at all that.
I got like 30 years left in me yet, I reckon, so I'll be alright. I'll get them done at some point. That's the other one, isn't it?
Oh my god.
So that's actually solid, but there's no, the cloth had just come off basically.
Well, that makes my life easy because I've got to take that off anyway.
Yeah, do you take all the glue off properly as well, do you?
Yeah.
I've seen people try to glue them before and
it'll peel back up because the foam, when it loose, look, you see how easy it is to remove? Once you've glued on that, once that's weakened, it's just going to drop again. So you may as well glue straight on the board. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headliners, a mixture of Vento, Golf, sunroof, non-sunroof. This subframe, cross member, wing mirror. So yeah, this is the current situation. If anybody wants a Mark III Golf headliner doing, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 sunroofs. I think there's 6 there. I think there's 4 sunroof Mark IIIs, then there's a non-sunroof Mark III, and then there's a non-sunroof, no, then there's a sunroof Vento. So I'll be wrapping these shortly. If anybody wants any, let me know. I'll whistle one up quickly for you. Get these gone to fund up a little bit more activities we can do on the car. We've got a subframe, a steering rack, cross member, so we can start cleaning those, painting them, and then order the lower arms, bushers and everything else. Then I can build the subframe up, and then once I've dropped the current subframe down, I can put the new one up straight away, and then everything is all on it, rather than strip mine down, start painting it, waiting for it to dry, getting bits ordered, and then the downtime on it is going to be too long. So at least I can still drive the car while I'm rebuilding the subframe. And yeah, people, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more Mark 3 content, and join me next week because we're going to be making a start on this at some point. So we'll see you next week. Peace.